What will a countywide revaluation mean for your taxes? I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Mayor Paul Medany of Deptford Township. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Jill.
Let's talk a little bit about this pilot program. This is a pilot program happening in Gloucester County. Give us an idea as to the idea behind it.
Well, the idea is saving money, eventually consolidating the service because of the cost. I mean, to have 24 towns doing their own tax reevaluations didn't make sense. The whole tax reevaluation system was archaic. So actually the current Senate President Sweeney led the charge here, and I think we're the only county in the state of New Jersey with this pilot program going on.
So how does the program work?
Well, basically what it does is the county is now in charge of tax reevaluation or tax assessment.
Rather than a town-by-town basis.
Town by town, that's correct. So just to give the residents an idea, the cost savings alone in Deptford Township, a tax reval probably would have cost over $1 million, maybe about $1.4 million. That's now paid for by the county with the state funding. So right there, it's a huge tax savings. Also now, the costs come down because all 24 towns are using the same company through the county, with the county overseeing it.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about how this is actually going to work. At this point, during this year, starting relatively soon, if not already, in some towns, an appraiser will actually come to our home?
They will. There's already 4 towns done. Deptford's now in the next mix of 4 to 5 towns. An appraiser, somebody from the company will be visiting the Deptford Township residents' homes, as they will in every local municipality. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see photographers show up, and they're going to take pictures of neighborhoods. And then after that, then the individual homes will be visited, as will the individual businesses, commercial, industrial, everybody gets looked at.
So beyond that, after each home is visited, looked at, photographed during this year, what then happens down the line? Well,
down the line, and that's the great thing about this pilot program, after this year's process happens and the whole reevaluation system gets in place and everybody gets their reevaluated values, then every 3 years with this county system, there's no more home visits. What happens is there's a computer system that automatically reevaluates homes to keep it current. That's the archaic part of the system that it used to happen every 10 to 15 years. And values in 10 or 15 years, we all know what happens there.
Now, so this will be automatically done using satellites and computer mapping systems. Yeah. But people want to know, what will this mean for my taxes once this reval is actually done? What will this mean for my property tax rates?
Well, basically what happens is in a tax reval, all the properties get assessed at 100% value. And the important thing for residents are that a lot of the commercial and industrial properties were undervalued. So they kind of didn't pay their fair share. It's all about everybody paying their fair share. So in a town like Deptford, 1/3 will go up, 1/3 will go down, and 1/3 will stay the same. That's kind of the general rule of thumb. We don't know that for sure until the process gets done, but in the 4 towns that were already done in Gloucester County, 2 towns actually went down, 2 towns stayed the same. So if that's a good indication, then we're in good shape in Deptford.
Do people still have the ability after a reval is completed to actually appeal their valuation?
Great question. The company that does the tax reevaluation, it's an excellent company. They will send out brochures to that effect. They're going to explain the process. They're going to tell you what you do if you agree or don't agree with your taxes. If you agree, of course, you're going to be okay. If you don't agree, they'll set up meetings at town hall and in different spots around the town, and you can go question your new assessment.
Now, for the actual assessor coming to our home during this year, Deptford Township, the process is starting now. How do we know that this person is legit coming to our home?
They're going to have identification tags. They're going to be pulling up in company cars, and we please ask our residents to ask for their identification. Don't let anybody into your home that doesn't have an identification tag and explains who they are and what they're doing. And we will also send out letters and brochures saying, look, your neighborhood is going to be visited at this point.
All right, and just a few seconds left, but will this help long-term in terms of the costs of the reval process for the community as a whole?
Oh, it's a tremendous help. It's probably one of the best pilot consolidation shared services programs in the state. It's just a tremendous asset to us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Mayor Paul Medany. I'm Jill Horner.